Hey friends, I am coming to you from my kitchen. So, welcome to my home. I wanted to give you a success tip for your lifestyle if you are a busy person. If you know me and my husband, we have very busy lifestyles. So, we own two businesses and we are pulled every which way every day. And I'm willing to bet most of you are too, with kids and jobs and the busyness of life. So, one of the questions that we get asked often is, how do we remain committed to our health when we are just being pulled every which way all the time with such busy lifestyles? And I wanted to share my success tip for you because this staple feature of our house, of our kitchen, has become really a very convenient part of our day to make sure that we are nourishing our bodies and getting set up to have energy all day long and staying healthy and committed to our health. So here it is. Are you ready for it? This magical cupboard is my smoothie cupboard. If you know me, you probably know that I love the convenience of smoothies. Now, I love preparing beautiful meals. Don't get me wrong. That is a really important part of our lives and of this kitchen. But in the morning specifically, we are up and out the door really, really fast. And we don't have the luxury of time every day to prepare a beautiful protein-rich breakfast. And so that's really, led us to embracing the convenience of smoothies in the morning. So I'm going to show you inside my magical smoothie cupboard and hopefully give you some ideas of how you can create a really seamless, convenient morning routine for yourself if you are busy too. Okay, first off, I've got my blender right here. I love this thing. It's Blend Tech. There's a lot of awesome blenders out there. There's even ones that are, screw on that you can just take off and go with you. So kind of a to-go mug. This is a bigger version, but I just love this thing. So anyway, I've got it right there, and I'm going to show you inside some of the goodies that we put in our shakes in the morning. All right, let's start with a staple. So protein powder. This is something that a lot of people do grab at the store. This brand is my favorite brand, Shaklee, and I've got two different formulas from them. So their purity standards are really why I appreciate their formula. This is the Life Protein formula, and what I love about this, aside from the purity of it, is that the macronutrients, the carbs, fats, and proteins, are all in perfect ratio for a complete meal. So we don't have to spend time trying to make sure that we're getting enough protein, enough carbs, enough fats in our breakfast to make it a balanced meal to give us energy that we need throughout the day. It's already done for us, which even as a nutritionist, I love. I love not having to think about that. So this version, the sports nutrition line, this is a 100% grass-fed whey protein. So I kind of like mixing it up and doing a plant-based protein and a whey protein. And so just having different protein sources, I think, can be really helpful. Both of these, though, are powered by leucine. And leucine is an amino acid that really targets your body to go into sourcing energy from fat rather than from muscle, so that you're able to retain your muscle, build your muscle, and see some fat loss happen. And that's really the body composition shift that we all should be going for to achieve a really healthy body. And that just basically means you're shrinking, you're getting leaner, you're getting stronger. And I noticed a huge body composition change personally when I started incorporating this powder about 5-6 years ago. So that's our staple feature, but I'm going to show you some of the add-ins that we have fun with and play with to kind of jazz up our smoothies in the morning. So we've got a couple different things here, chia seeds and hemp seeds. And these are both staples for us. If you haven't gotten the Simplified Smoothie Guide, this is something that I recommend in there. That's on the homepage of Nutrition Simplified now. It's now live. I just came out with it. So these are staple features. This hemp seeds are full of protein and fiber, so they're really good. Also in omega-3 fatty acids, and so are chia seeds, really good in omega-3s and fiber. And so these just really help keep us full and keep our energy up for the brunt of the morning, which is really good. I've got 2 different powders here. This is my favorite, raw cacao powder. If you know me, you know that I'm a chocolate fiend, and this really kicks my craving. It's full of fiber and antioxidants. So unlike cocoa powder, which is processed, this is raw and unprocessed cacao powder. It just sounds fancy when you say it. And then we've got spirulina, and spirulina is full of a compound called chlorophyll. And chlorophyll helps basically remove toxins and impurities from your blood. So it's really good for detoxifying and cleansing the body, and you don't need a lot to go a long way. So we just put maybe a tablespoon or less of these, either of these in when we feel like it, to give it a little burst of goodness. Here's another one too that kind of goes along with that. This is beet powder, and it's just dehydrated beets. Really good as a vasodilator, so it's really good for circulation. Good for blood pressure, and Ben needs that more than I do. He's got a stressful job. I love my job. I'm in my kitchen right now talking to you all. I'm just playing. I've got some spices. So since it's fall, I've got some pumpkin pie spice and some cinnamon, really good for blood sugar balancing throughout the day. So this helps keep me from having blood sugar spikes and crashes just by adding a dash of cinnamon. It's amazing, and they're delicious. So I love those. And then here's a couple other fat sources. I love my fats. They really keep me satiated all day long. So here I've got raw pecan butter. And this is one of my favorite brands because they recognize the importance of keeping nuts in their raw state rather than roasted, to give you all of the omega fatty acid goodness. And it's organic. And it's in a little squeeze pouch. So I don't even have to worry about portion control, which is nice. It's also grab and go. And then coconut oil. So there's a lot of coconut oils out there, but this is my favorite one, Dr. Bronner's organic virgin coconut oil. Just a little scoop of this, and it's amazing how your body really regulates and stays energized all day long just from that. I don't put all of this in one smoothie, by the way. We just play with it here and there. The last thing is all of my extracts. So I love extracts because it gives it a little extra flavor burst. This is one of our favorites, peppermint flavor. And this brand, Frontier Co-op, is also who I get my spices and herbs through. And I love this brand. They have a really wonderful mission, but they also have a processing method that keeps the nutrients really intact with their herbs and their spices. So they're non-irradiated and organic and just delicious. I think I mentioned this product in my Simplified Smoothie Guide as well. If you grab that, you will see it in there. Lastly, I put this cupboard here because it's right next to the fridge. So if we do use almond milk in our smoothies, we've got it right here. Easy as that. And finally, This is my last ingredient that I tend to use with all of my smoothies. A big heaping handful of organic baby spinach or any other kind of leafy green. You don't taste it. The spinach you really don't taste. It might make your smoothie a little bit greener in color, which is fine by me, but you don't taste it. So it's an easy way to get your greens in because let's face it, it's not always happening every day to get our leafy greens in our diet. So it makes it easy, and we throw all this together and run out the door with a smoothie in our hand, and we are energized, nourished, and feel really good all day long. So I hope that inspires you. Maybe you'll make your own smoothie cupboard, but I would love to hear what your favorite smoothie ingredients are. Maybe you have a favorite recipe. I would love to know any new recipes. Or comment below with your favorite ingredient. I can always make more space in my smoothie cupboard. So please comment below and let me know what your smoothies consist of. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, guys.